So wanting to actually take TheShy to task in the laning phase right here, this top lane matchup is now going to be very interesting and potentially be somewhere that we see our junglers heading towards.
Well, we might just see the pop come here as Rookie goes in for a bit of a shuffle, but Cream dodges it. When it becomes Lightning, is going to land on a Rookie as well. Gonna have to burn the flash over the sides of himself. JJ goes in. The Slippering Stones are gonna stun up JJ. He has to burn his flash as well. The Crescent Guard down. JJ gonna Vault Breaker himself to safety, but Cream and Kanavi make it costly for the IG mid jungle duo. As another side of shove lands. In goes the Sand Soldiers and the Ignite, and the Q comes across. First blood to Cream.
You really are very one-dimensional, as we've been saying, looking to get yourself that full wombo, and it's a risky one to try to do. Now they're gonna try to punish 369. Pops the ulti.
Cease and assist, sends JJ under turret. Can they get the knock-up combo? Because JJ's taking a ton of turret aggro. The true shot barrage
Wait, he's got
from Jackie Love is going to find the first kill, and 369 survives. Salivating at the play, looking for Jackie Love. That is a rare misposition. This Kanavi and Chris maybe looking to brawl here. Rookie's coming over. Teleport from TheShy coming as well. Weaver's wall down. Kanavi is using the Crescent Guard to make sure nobody can really even challenge him. But he drops the ultimate. Sees an assist down. Kanavi gonna have to flash out. 369 though gets the first big reset. And now TheShy is trapped too far forward. The Sand Soldiers though is gonna throw 369 under the turret. Gonna flash over the wall. TheShy trying to buy as much time as he can. The bullet time just to protect the Scion. We're going to limp away with a slight advantage once more to top Esports.
To go down, and it means that you just aren't dealing damage onto these main carries.
Whoa! JJ, that is a one-way trip. Does not even pay off. The Dragon picked up by Kanavi. So if they're going to go down, slow Mako up, and he should be next on the chopping block. It is looking way too clean from your split 1 LPL champion. While we were talking, Rift Herald was a breeze for Kanavi. Just like Cream finding this pick on a Mako might be a breeze. Dash over the wall for Kanavi. Glacial Fissure I'm going to use just to try to keep Mako up, but the Weaver's Wall will follow you, my friend. Kill found. Mako drops again to Cream as TES look to just put a stranglehold on this game 1. Issue paper.
Yes. Yeah, we're seeing it at the moment where he's taking a ton of damage right here. Great example. Thank you very much, Cream, for demonstrating our point. And he's walking up into a lot of these team fights already chunked out heavily. JJ, what was that? Hello?
Good caught going forward again. Has to burn the flash. Unstoppable Onslaught can be dodged by Jackie Love. Does have to burn his own flash. His Kanavi does go in, but 369 on the flank. Looking to try and level this fight, but he can't find any of the kills just yet. IG are able to mop up everybody. Jackie Love's going to go down next. Cream and 369 can't find these trade kills.
In favor at the moment. Jackie Love actually potentially caught here.
That flash, just gets caught trying to go upriver. Jackie Love is mincemeat. That is a sentence I didn't think I'd be saying all series long, and now the floodgates open here for IG as they look to try and chase down Chris, who does some good fancy footwork to dodge out on the Braum stun. Versus Otacon, though, being started up. Do top Esports really feel confident without their AD carry even trying to contest 4v5?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like here as top, you can't just afford to let this one go. Weaver's Wall going to come through just to section things off, but that feels like it's happened a little bit too early. The Weaver's Wall just going to go down here. Kanavi, can you steal? It's all on him.
Kanavi, it's got to be the hero steal. Bullet time going on top of Cream. Chris is going to try and cancel it. Otacon is just boogieing in the middle of all of this. And there is a secure. JJ gets the voracious Otacon GA, and IG can just run away with this fight. What a 180 this game 1 is taken.
Considering we still haven't seen that big ulti out of Gala.
No, but we have seen Mako get picked many times.
Yep.
And there's no Otacon of the voracious variety to save you, so Mako falls for a 4th time to little to no value. Who will make the first real play here? Becomes the question. You can see how antsy both of these teams are, kind of dancing around each other, especially the poke composition of top Esports, trying to see if they can chunk out and separate IG. As Kanavi goes for the killer bow, Gala is going to flash over the Weaver's Wall and gets a huge bullet time turn. Cream drops immediately. 369, can he get the world ender resets? No, you're going to eat a Braum stun right to the face, and Rookie brings the Sand Soldier army through. Invictus Gaming. This is Zir. The Scion, especially the Braum, would be devastating for top Esports. As Cream tries to set up a big Weaver's Wall. The Solar Flare this time is going to stun out of the bullet time, so you don't get any kills off of that. JJ's trying to brunt 369 out to the side, but goes back in with the cease and assist. Cream is down. Everybody is down for your split 1 champions as IG are going to run this fight. Rookie is going to shut down Jackie Love. There's the ace. There's the game. IG are going to take a 1-0 lead in style.
Death time is way too long right here for Top Esports. And with the Baron buff still available for another minute and a half, IG, they're just going to close this one out styling right now on TES. After an early game where they were getting pushed around, weren't able to get anything. There was a pretty big gold lead for Top Esports for a while in this one. But this is the IG that we've been waiting to see. This is the IG that we got to see in the placements. It's nice to see it here in Split 2.
What?
The thing is, we've been seeing quite a lot of Rise recently here in the LPL, and I've been seeing quite a lot of bad Rise here in the LPL recently. Rises who are just not using that ulti effectively at all.
Has to hop back over the wall. Flash from JJ's burn, but Gala stacking up those plasma stacks. Has the lethal tempo.
Gala.
It's going for Jackie Love, and Gala finds first blood. Down goes Jackie Love. Green's going to find the trade, though, with Chris, so it's both marksmen falling, but so many summoners burned.
So the gold not going to be going to anywhere near as much of an effect as IG. There's going to be the cull into Gala's back pocket, so he's all about getting himself to that item spike. First couple of items as quickly as possible. TP's coming in the top side. We've got a lot of people around here.
JJ, you do not have flash to play this far up. Kanavi might just get fed a kill here to the dogs. Oh, there we go. Kanavi. It even further succinks with Kanavi just being able to farm up like a menace with the lead he's gotten. He's got his Eclipse done.
Yep.
Like IG, I cannot stress how much more proactive they have to be.
Hang on.
Here we go. Grand Starfall. They don't get the Horn knockup. Will he be able to kill out 369? They've got the knockups coming across here. Kanavi gets the reset. Sure, JJ trades out 369. Both mid laners are rocking up to the party, but Nefiri is unleashed. Kanavi is here to stay. Double kill in the tops. Again, you're just settling 369 and Cream into these side lanes of Doom. They're going for the Grand Starfall combination again with the Horn knockup. Kanavi's here again. They've got the Realm Warp coming across. 369's going down with the knockups land. Kanavi is going to get bunted out, though. Mako with a good keeper's verdict, and this time, the pick composition doesn't pay the price. Try and shut down this Nefiri. Here we go. He called it. Teleport. They have Jackie Love found. Flashes. Gonna have to use the Feather Storm soon, but doesn't get a chance. Gets knocked up. Down goes Jackie Love again. And does IG just get a runaway for the hills? Looking to pick off the rest of the members. Big charms come across, though. Chris is locking all of IG in place. Gala finally swings over. 369 goes down first. Here comes IG once again. Just when you think they're out of the game, they find the kills. They find the way. They force the Shinobi Wars. Rookie's charm does it. 4 for 1 for Invictus Gaming.
Just depends on where the re-engage is right here from IG.
There's no Spirit Rush up here for Rookie. As the mid-tier 1 turret goes down, TheShy channeling the Ornhorn. Get a couple of big knockups, but they can't go in. Mako can't find a target.
Yeah, of course, IG like those occasionally. It's going to be a TP coming in here from TheShy.
Mako,
bit late.
You are at 40% HP. The Grand Starfall on the backside. Mako needs to knock somebody out. The Realm Warp, how many people is going to take away all members of Top Esports as they avoid the flank?
Their mid-game and late-game team fighting and a lot of their other series was one of the biggest problems they've been running into, not being able to find these big advantages. Kanavi, he doesn't know it, but he is currently surrounded.
Oh, good untargetable, though. Dodges the charm.
In this team fight, the Drake already going to be started up right here for IGTS. It's on them to walk into the darkness.
Kanavi can hop over the wall. Do you got the steal in yet? It's going to be 50-50. Kanavi gets it. Grabs the Cloud Soul in. Now you don't have to fight unless JJ tries to start it, but he's all on his own. Charm doesn't land. Kanavi uses a great untargetable, but Gala gets the first kill. Gala's going crazy on the front line again. Nobody's touching this Kaisa. Nobody's touching IG Gala. Give him the quadra kill.
At least.
Kanavi, can you be the hero here? Look for the steal angle in. But TES, they're not confident in what they want to go for here. They're going for a pick onto Rookie. Baron is below 2.8k. Mako, very low, poked out the Ornhorn. In goes TheShy, finds absolutely nobody, rips the Ornhorn, and Gala gets picked off with the Killer Instinct. The revives are going to come across, but do Top Esports have their fight now without Gala to deal with? The revives are coming across. Rookie cannot get over to Jackie Love. Stays safe. The Keeper's Verdict is buying a bit more time for IG to get the revive off, so they're not going to pay with the Baron. But that was a messy, messy fight. The IG synchronization did not come online this time, and TES punished it.
He is going to go. Like you said, it's a big part of being able to win these team fights.
Gala's already 60% HP, took up a lot of that Baron brunt, but they still really want to fight. Looks like it. Jackie Love gets forced out of the Featherstorm, has to charm the cleanse, does get back there, and this time Mako is punished. Jackie Love survives, finally finds that killer edge we need to see for the TES AD carry.
Just gonna lose out onto their support. Now, it doesn't seem like it's gonna turn straight into the Baron. The TheShy, though, getting chased here. He's tanky, but is he that tanky?
TheShy's just dead. Kanavi chews him up, spits him out, and now I think Top Esports have the Baron under control.
Yeah, really should do. You've obviously still got the jungler up and available and spent enough time that Mako is back. He's trying to run to this one. The Baron is melting. Grand Starfall in. Okay.
JJ, you crazy man. Can you come up with the steal? Oh, they're going for Jackie Love. Gala is going to fall. Gala is going to find the kill to Jackie Love, but the Baron does go into the hands of Top Esports. Rookie has to bail out, and that GA does jack squat for Gala. He's not strong enough to stand up to 3 members of TES as they stabilize this game state. Oh, Rookie. Oh, Rookie.
I think
you are lucky Spirit Rush is back up, my friend. You are lucky.
Mako being in the area, just about going to keep Rookie alive right now, but yeah, not ideal. And this is exactly what we'd been talking about for IG. Yeah, we highlighted the 6 grubs earlier on, and with the Baron buff, these towers are just going to be melting. IG, they don't really have the wave clear to be able to step up to this one. If they want it, they have to go for the fight.
Okay, Featherstorm out from Jackie Love, who's originally been the target keeper's verdict's going to send him out. This time they get the slam onto Cream. Cream's trying to survive, goes into the stasis. Mako's able to survive, but the dogs will hunt him down. Down goes Cream. JJ's going after Chris, gets a huge knockup. In goes Kanavi. Gala trying to kite back, but Kanavi will hunt him down. The pack smells blood in the water, and now the rest of IG are just going to crumble to the might of Top Esports. The TheShy will not survive. Rookie teleported to his base just to be the only one to tell the tale of TES rescuing the series.
20 seconds still on the Baron, and we've got long enough death timers right now that at least this inhibitor is going to be under threat. With 6 grubs, you can go for the game right now. Do you want to overpush this one, though? TES, if they throw the game away right here, it's going to feel so bad. First Nexus Tower is going to take a huge chunk of damage. Miko has respawned. 17 seconds until Gala's back up.
They just can't do anything. Mako's dead. Rookie doesn't have Spirit Rush. He doesn't have Flash. He doesn't have anything. And Top Esports, despite the heroic team fighting of IG once more, this time survived and sent. You can plug really a lot of AD carries into this type of style, but because this comp from TES is made by getting space for Cream, getting space for 369 again. There it is. Dredge line down into the Deadly Flourish. They are locking up Mako. In come the junglers. Kanavi's trying to get towards him. The flash forward, the shot for Jackie Love. He has his revenge for first blood. Kanavi does take a turret shot. Gala's going to be able to get excited. Here comes the turn. Crisp is the next target. Has to flash himself out.
Back up, though, to Gala to be able to pick that kill up.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hello!
First impale of the game. Jackie Love, you have nowhere to go. You're eating the rock to the face. Barrier will not save him. Gala gets the first kill. Gala gets excited. Shockwave down. IG first to move towards the top side, and they grab themselves the feats of warfare.
And this is what we've been seeing recently, where IG, they're able to get themselves advantages, usually in the mid-game, but they are doing this early at the moment, exactly the kind of composition you want to do this with. Crisp attempting to walk away. He's going to get stunned up into the wall and taken down right here. 3 kills over to IG for nothing. 6ix9ine, who was proxying out some waves. TP actually going to come through from the TheShy.
Oh, the Glacial Prison there from Kanavi completely whiffs. They're going after Gala, though, with the depth charge. Jackie Love not able to find the kill there. Now Kanavi is on the back foot. Here comes the TheShy on that Nidalee. 1 spear, 1 kill. Kanavi down. Chris next. 2 more kills to IG, and the grubs are going to be their prize.
Oh, the TheShy, he's still stepping up right now. Manages to get the flash out of Jackie Love as well.
He doesn't get the 5v4 advantage, swaying that fight. It's the small, big things in the early game that are coming up huge for IG, except for that last grub. Kanavi steals it away. 369 as Dominus popped off, and it's Rookie that gets picked off, trying to hover over towards that river right as we're praising IG. They bite off a little bit more than they can chew.
Yeah, just a little bit right.
The better early game teams, but the TheShy may be picked off here. Entire Nautilus combo down. Does dodge the Deadly Flourish, but eats a dredge line to the face. TheShy has to flash. Now he's going to use the Cougar stance to try and jump out. Curtain call, not going to be used. Kanavi flashing after the TheShy, using his fancy footwork, gets over the wall, but eats a Glacial Prison right to the jaw and shatters it. Kanavi completes the kill that TES were so desperate to find. But what does the response
looks like it's going to be a dive.
Yeah, you called it out there, Blockster. They're going after 369. Remember, he does not have dominance, so the Croc can't get angry. The Croc can't really disrupt this dive unless he flashes, but Mako's Unbreakable Will makes
9 seconds until the next Drake is going to spawn. Kanavi getting jumped right now. JJ incoming too.
Impale is available. Gonna go for it. Kanavi's not that tanky. Into the chompers.
Oof.
Pulling the prey into the trap on his own. JJ knocks out Kanavi. Ooh. 369 wants a piece of the TheShy once more. Dominus pop of the TheShy. This guy just doesn't take that much damage. It's taking full double combos from this Dominus Croc, but 369 bides his time and finds the solo bolo.
Herald gonna go down into the middle lane. TP coming through from Cream. Everybody is in the area.
All right, Mako, he wants to go for the ride. He eats the Glacial Prison. He has the Unbreakable Will, so Mako's feeling pretty comfortable on this front line. We're going to impale 369. Dominus doesn't mean squat when you've got a machine gun of a Jinx on the front side. Ooh. Down goes 369. It's going to make this Dragon in about minute. Oh, it's still a minute 30 out. Yeah. I baited myself. It won't cost them too much.
No, but it does mean that this mid lane tower going to be under massive threat right now, even if the Herald isn't able to pick it up in the first instance. Those grubs that you picked up earlier on for IG are going to point. At the same time, they just don't have the vision in the Drake area.
Yeah, they might get pushed out of their own mid lane here as JJ goes forward with the Ixtal's impact. He's holding on towards that Impale. Kanavi's going to have to flash over, though the Gravity Well is going to hold the Skarner in place as the TheShy pulls up to the party. Shockwave lands, though, onto Cream. He'll stay safe for now, and now the top Esports turn comes out. Current call down. Can these find any big-time targets? The 4-shot being held there by Jackie Love as the TheShy survives 369's onslaught with the Dominus off to the side, but the TheShy, he dives in on his own. The TheShy, no, you griefed it! Now the Dredgeline lands on a Mako. He doesn't have the Unbreakable Will. Has to burn the flash, but Chris eats the rocket from Gala. Now Gala gets excited. Flashes galore as everyone's trying to run away from each other. Now nobody wants to smoke anymore. And we're going to limp away with only 3 meager kills unless JJ gets a little too big for his britches. And everyone settles back down, but it's top Esports thanks to the TheShy finding a marginal win and maybe stopping the Dragon stacking.
Hang on a second.
What's going on in the pip here? Yeah,
hang on a second.
Is Rookie caught here? Rookie does not have flash. Nope.
Who's caught? Hang on, TP.
Slithered the way out. Oh, okay. Shockwave. Crisp is caught. Here comes the TheShy. Once again, diving into the face of 3 members of top Esports. The Glacial Prison from Kanavi, though, goes wide, so they can't luck off the TheShy. And now he gets to throw down his fangs and push the tempo forward with Mako, who likes his confidence with the Unbreakable Will. Gets the headbutt knock-up, throws the Ignite down, rocket through, Kanavi down! IG get their 80 carry on a big reset, but I think they're just going to settle down and hopefully take this Otacon as their spoils of victor.
Quite as strong necessarily, although with a lot of the Drake stacking going down, and like you said, yeah, the XP gains also going to feel pretty good in this one for them to have one that doesn't allow them to go flying into the backline.
Are we sure they know that there are 2 different types of Otacon? No, I'm kidding.
Looking for that ulti to just be able to one-tap this poor Jhin. It does now mean that as Jackie Love, you're going to have to play these next set of fights up way further back. It's going to be partly why IG were able to just go grab themselves that Drake so easily. And you can see everybody on TS scattering.
They're going for Cream. He does flash out the Shockwave. The Shockwave finds nothing here. Gala is brunted on the backside. Can they get that first kill, though? Cream will not relent. Gala going to dodge out of that Dredgeline. Kanavi's going forward. Do they get the Heartsteel proc? Yes, but will it cost them everything else? Because top Esports is crumbling on the backside. Sure, you got Gala, but you didn't get IG. 369 will find Mako, but it's scrapped as the rest of TES feeds to the slaughter.
Kanavi going on a little bit of a magical journey right now through the rest of the jungle. IG giving Chase and Walls a suggestion to this composition. Kanavi gonna most likely fall right here. Yep, he is dead as well. This is gonna be an ace going on over to IG. They can't turn it into a Baron. They lose too many members for that. But TES, they throw everything and the kitchen sink at getting Gala and pay the price.
They're too far behind for that to be the only way to win these fights.
Take them out, and this fight, it's a mess, sure, but it very much is going to be IG favored. Now the Baron falling under 5,000 at this point. It's just gone.
There we go, IG! Successful Baron takes.
Are they doing it?
They're just a different animal
Slayer,
today.
Are they doing it?
And in this game 3, look at the top side. Gala was a standout in game 1. You got the player of the game. But it's JJ that's been proactive. It's Rookie that has more than enough damage. It's those 2, the mid-jungle duo, that might be what puts IG over the hump against top Esports.
And they do it. They're being able to push onto the tower right now. These Baron-empowered cannon minions doing work. They also had 5 grubs picked up earlier on in the game, so towers will begin to fall. Mid-wave isn't being pushed through right now. They're just kind of looking to play through a single lane. See what happened in the picture-in-picture as well. Wow. TheShy actually able to survive into that one. And now the push coming through. They're actually pouring minions into the base.
They're pushing their grubs in the Nexus turrets.
Wow, it's melting.
Top Esports, you gotta fight here at some point. You can't give everything. 369 gets punted halfway across the fight by Mako. They're trying to knock down this last Nexus turret before they really go for the fight.
Gone.
Top Esports, your base is crumbling. The series is crumbling in front of you, and it's Jackie Love that gets picked off.
They've done it.
Don't get in, ladies and gentlemen. IG have done it. They finally found themselves a battle in the Shinobi Wars 1-2-1 over Top Esports.
Oh, they're just not quite going to be able to get...